Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Akko Fairy Switch that was sent over to me by Akko themselves for my honest review. Now I reviewed the Akko Penguin Switch last Monday and this is the linear variant of that switch pretty much. It is a silent linear 5-pin switch with a 50 gram operating force, a 3.3 total travel distance, and a pre-travel distance of 2 millimeters. And the material they are using for this switch is a palm stem with a PA housing, and if you're wondering how long the spring is, it is 17 millimeters. With all the specs out of the way, how does it fare in general towards silent switches and to its tactile brother? So this switch is very similar to it, of course, and the colorway they're using for it is really pretty. Besides that, I do think it has some flaws. Now it is definitely a step up from their haze pink linear switch, but it feels like it's scratchier than the tactile variant of the switch, and I'm not too sure if that's just because it's a linear versus tactile, and tactile switches tend to be smoother in general, but I feel like this one is less silent than the tactile one and also scratchier than the tactile switch. Now that's not to say that it isn't quiet. I was kind of just expecting it to be quieter. Now where it does do a good job though is not having any spring ping. The spring on the switch is pretty solid, and the problem I had with the Wookiee Studios silent linear is it did have spring ping and it was noticeable for me. So the fact that this one doesn't have that is good, but what the Wookiee Studio switches didn't have was scratchiness. So it's kind of like a trade-off. This one has scratchiness but no spring ping stock. The Wookiee Studio ones had ping but no scratchiness. The typing experience feel wise is pretty solid, you know. It's a nice light linear that feels good to type on. So feel side of things, it feels good despite having that scratchiness. I still enjoy typing on them. Here's a quick sound test, you guys can hear how they sound. Now in my past video on the penguins, people asked me what kind of silent mechanism these were using. Now unfortunately this is just your simple silent mechanism, nothing innovative or crazy here. It just has the silicone dampeners on the rails of the stem. But I think it still does get the job done. Pretty sure if they used a different silent mechanism, it could have made them quieter and boosted the performance. But these are also at a very low price of 45 switches for $13.99. So if you're looking for a budget switch that you might have to put time into making better, then this one still could be a good viable option. It's just personally not my favorite. I'll be leaving a link to these in the description below if you do want to check them out though. And let me know what you guys thought about the Akko Fairy Switches in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.